Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase out to lunch? It might not mean what you think it means. When we say that you are out to lunch, it means that you are confused or that you always do things wrong. It doesn't mean that you are gone to a restaurant to eat lunch or to eat the middle meal of the day. So be really careful. If you say someone is out to lunch, it means that they often do things wrong or they're often confused about what they should be doing. And if they're out for lunch, it means that they've gone to have a meal at a restaurant in the middle of the day. Hopefully you caught the difference there. If I say that Joe is out to lunch, it means that he is always confused and always does things wrong. If I say Joe is out for lunch, it means he is out eating. Anyways, I'm Bob the Canadian, and you're learning English on TikTok. Have a great day. Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase to have a green thumb? In English, if you have a green thumb, this is your thumb, by the way, it doesn't mean that you took a green magic marker and colored all over your thumb to make it green. What it means to have a green thumb is that you are really, really good at growing plants, really good at growing flowers. Maybe you're really good at taking care of houseplants. So if you know someone who just is really good at growing things, you would say that they have a green thumb. I don't have a green thumb, by the way. Anyways, I'm Bob the Canadian, and you're learning English on TikTok. Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase with a straight face? Well, you can do two things with a straight face. By the way, this is what a straight face looks like. A straight face is a face with no emotion. And there's two things you can do with a straight face. You can tell a joke with a straight face. So you can tell a joke in a way where you don't smile and you don't giggle or laugh or give any hints that you're telling a joke. Or you can tell a lie with a straight face. And that's not a good thing. When you lie with a straight face, it means that you lie in such a way that the person believes the lie that you are telling. So anyways, I'm Bob the Canadian, and you're learning English on TikTok. Have a good day. Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase to create a buzz? Whenever I put a new video out on YouTube, by the way, I have a YouTube channel. Just search Bob the Canadian on YouTube. There's lots of English lessons there for you. But anyways, whenever I put out a new YouTube video, I try to create a buzz about it by letting everyone know on all of my different social media platforms. They do this as well when singers or when bands put out new songs. They often try to create a buzz about the song by letting a lot of news outlets know and by letting a lot of people know via social media that a new song is out. So when you create a buzz about something, it means that you let everyone know so that everyone starts talking about it. Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase hothead or to be hot-headed? When you are a hothead, it means that you are someone who gets angry really, really easily. It means that you are someone who gets mad really, really easily. So if you know someone who gets mad quickly, you could say that they are a hothead, or you could describe them as being hot-headed. It's not good to be a hothead, and it's not good to be hot-headed, but you know what? I'm actually a little bit of a hothead sometimes. Usually when something makes me angry, I usually mention it right away to the person who is making me angry. So I'm a little bit of a hothead. I can sometimes be hot-headed. I hope you're not. Anyways, I'm Bob the Canadian, and you're learning English on TikTok. Have a good day. Well, hello, TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase to bend over backwards? When you bend over backwards, it doesn't mean this. It doesn't mean that you bend really far backwards. What it means is that you have done everything you needed to do to get something done well. Oftentimes we'll use this when we're talking about work. Like the other day at work, I bent over backwards to get more work done than normal so that my boss would be happy. People tend to bend over backwards a lot to make other people happy. So when you bend over backwards, it means that you do that little bit extra. It means that you work really hard. It means that you give good attention to detail. But sometimes you can use it when you're complaining. You could say, oh, the other day I had to bend over backwards to make my boss happy. Anyways, Bob the Canadian here. You're learning English on TikTok. Well, hello TikTok English learners. Are you familiar with the English phrase to be given the cold shoulder? When someone gives you the cold shoulder, it means that they are ignoring you. Maybe you are at a party and there's a friend there who you haven't seen for a while, and maybe you did something long ago to annoy them, and now when you go to talk to them, they kind of turn away and they ignore you. We would say that they are giving you the cold shoulder. It's not very nice when that happens, when you are given the cold shoulder. Anyways, I thought I would talk about a phrase with the word cold in it today because we're having a nice little snowstorm here in Canada. Anyways, I'm Bob the Canadian and you're learning English on TikTok.